Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBT story for today. I'm Robert Hadley, and let's queer up South Florida news. Florida considers a ban on flags and LGBTQ rights, rainbows, and other woke topics. Republican Senator Randy Fine has introduced a Florida bill aiming to ban flags supporting queer rights, Black Lives Matter, and Palestine flags from government properties. His legislation targets political flags, mandating only the U.S. flag should be prominently displayed. Fine, set to resign on March 31st, so he can run for Congress, defended his proposal, calling LGBTQ and other flags repugnant messages. Critics, including openly gay Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith, slammed the bill as a distraction from the real issues like rising costs and teacher shortages. Fine has failed to pass a similar bill in the past, and the Senate leaders doubt this one will succeed. Before his departure in Florida, Orlando, Wilton Manors, and other South Florida cities are known as safe cities for LGBTQ community. Political leaders in South Florida tell Queer News Tonight they're uncertain if the Republican supermajority will progress. These cities display rainbow flags during Pride events.
Well,
this is a lot like other stories we're reading. It is the boogeyman or boogie person fighting trans rights. They're the boogie person.
Yeah.
They're not afraid of these things. This has come up before. The city of Wilton Manors was put up pride flags, and they were told to take them down by DeSantis. This is just a flash in the pan to avoid controversy like rising costs, healthcare, insurance costs. This is a non-issue. And what happened to that teacher in Oregon? Because they banned flags, she won.
She won.
This won't last.
Well, I hope so, because they used the hell out of our community. This last election as a scare, using us as a scare tactic and a political wedge. It was ridiculous. I mean, the millions of dollars they spent on anti-trans ads, so I hope that what you just said is true. It's gonna, turn around. But, when things like this happen to me, it's just them trying to continue to stifle us. And what's so hard for me is we were seeing a little momentum, like in around 2011, 10, 11, 12, in that zone, until 2016 when it turned around.
Right.
But it's frustrating because it's like when you finally get something, and I'm referring to rights, some basic rights, and then people want to turn around and just snatch it away from you. It's the backlash, and these folks that use us, they count on that. They count on the fear of people that don't understand the trans community, the gay community, LGBTQ as a whole, and they're using it. They continue to use it.
So they actually reached out to him for comment, and I read a little bit more of the article, and he didn't provide a comment on how it might be the law might be impacting LGBTQ flags and other very specific things, because the language is all very vague in this bill. And it's meant to be that way.
Yeah.
It's meant to be vague.
Written in AI.
It could have been written in AI.
Yes. They purposely do that, though.
But of course.
The vagueness.
Right, because they want you to be able to project your own fears into what that's going to say.
Because just to provide fear. As I mentioned before, it's just about fear. The flags isn't this issue. Costs, healthcare, insurance, those are issues.
Yes.
Yep.
And the flags are
true.
a non-issue. Trans rights are no issue. This is a boogie person.
Smoke and mirrors. Let's get to the real issues.
And I'm sorry, Randy Fine, that is a porn actor's name.
That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.